an independent Biafra. Oh, they're fighting for their freedom. So we owe everything to Chukwuka to ask us to come. Not by our might, nor power, nor will, but by the grace of the Most High.
Back in 1914, I'm a American colonial master, criminal master. I'm a mercenary soldier named Frederick Lugar. Brought together all them captives, including people, the robots, and so many other people called us Nigeria, Niger area. Oh, Nigeria, people with religion, different beliefs, yeah, different in culture and tradition, different language, different in everything, overstanding on the reason first to go together, soul, describe can never mix planted the cabals, them representatives here in Nigeria. I know marginalization of them Biafras. Now is the time for manifestation. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafra be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. Ayoy, Biafra. Rise and someone. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. My fatherland. Land of the rising sun. Land of the rising sun. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. My originality. Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Oh, sweet home, my fatherland. I believe in Biafra. I love the rising sun. Yes, there was a country.
Yes, Biafra is a reality. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. Radio Biafra Extra from London. And of course, we will see Radio Biafra will broadcast from down to South Africa, motherland, all the way to London. In USA, we have Radio Biafra 1 and 2. We have Radio Biafra Hausa. We have Radio Biafra Middle East. And this is Radio Biafra Extra. Of course, we are here in defense of freedom and the right of the indigenous people of Biafra. Radio Biafra is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Fo from Abate. Abate is in Anambra State. And Mazi Uchuka from Mefo is the man who walked forward and said that as far as I understand the Nigerian corrupt nation, the only country that can even make angel to be corrupt. That is why when people are doing what they are doing, I'm just looking at them. No angel is in Nigeria. Set away for the Lord. Go and check all the ambassador commissioner of almost all the countries in the world. They came in here with integrity and honor. Look at all of them. They see evil. They keep quiet. Nigeria has settled them. He said speech to them. Nobody come in contact with Nigeria and remain the same. Except you are a corruption fighter. And of course, like I tell our people, you will not understand the mindset behind those words. I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Simple and short. And today, Nigeria will bear testament to the fact that this plan for sale. Waiting for anybody's approval. But of course, gradually initiating the formula. Because you have a formula, any issue, you have the solution to it. And of course, Biafrans across the globe must be at alert. If we fail to save ourselves, they will kill us. And that is exactly what Oyetepes want. But having said that, Mazi Uchuka from Efo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of one and one man alone. He is our leader. We keep saying it. Somebody say, hey, he's not my leader, he's not my leader. That means you are not a Biafran. It's not an issue to debate about. Biafrans. And our leader name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who have gone before him. Some of them answer warlord. They didn't go to war. Some are general in the army. They never be anywhere. Some are fighting for their village. Of bank account grew fat in the end. But one man came forward and said, both the normal Biafra, both the one, both the cripple, both the imbecile, both the dead, both the living, all of them were going home. And that reminds me the word of when Moses first of all confronted Pharaoh and said, let the people of God go, that they may take a journey in wilderness, so that they can serve the Creator. Pharaoh said, Jehovah, I do not know Jehovah at all. Moreover, not going the people go. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told Lord Buhari, let Biafrans go, Buhari bragged. Sanjo joined him. T.Y. Danjuma, they said Biafra is unburied. I hardly hear those words this day. But of course, we know how it ends. And when that night came, when the spirit of Chukwokika Biama moved in the land of Egypt, according to the Bible, and slew the first son of every Egyptian, from the man who sits on the throne to the beggar on the street, from the animal that is in the stable of the king of Egypt to the dog lying down in the roadside. And then and said, Moses, you have take your blind, take your cripple, imbecile, take your idiot, all of you leave our land. That is how it's going to be. That is why in the other segment I'm telling you about miracle. And so even as a Biafran, we are talking to you now. You are running helter-skelter. You are gallivanting everywhere. Joe Ibuku, Nochi, and the rest of it. Let me give you popularity. We still care for you. We shall deliver you. In you for who you are, our leader say we must. To be this a case for another day. So nobody commands our loyalty across Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is no more. Here is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. And of course, he is the king of Afari Beku. And by the special grace of Chukwokika Biama, I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State. And of course, what can I say without acknowledging the Creator? The one who made the heavens and the earth. One who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. Chineke anyị dị mma o. Chineke anyị dị mma. Itu awoli do ihule ya o. Chineke anyị mara mma o. Onye anyị nefe mara mma o. Mototo n'abalị n'ehihie o. Onye anyị nefe mara mma o. Ma Imakwa na enige na asị na n'edema o. N'onwe na asị n'edema o. Edema ezi Chineke o. Ka ebunye aha gị enu n'onye mmeto Chineke. Ka ebunye aha gị nwere nkwa mee ya ka ebue. Osimiri atata e. Osimiri atata e. Osimiri atata. Chineke mo. Osimiri atata. Akpata na-eku nwa o. Osimiri atata. Anya na-ele ụwa m. Osimiri atata. Anya anyị ji ahụ. Osimiri atata. Onye anyị ji eme ọnụ. Osimiri atata. Anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu n'ebu sọ mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị obi ọma gị o juru anya nya dadio inwe gembangwe odi onye deka ge ebu alpha no omega anyị niile na-asị na n'edema o ise. And of course, as always, we will go to our topic this evening, which is simply titled 3 Political Tools for Modern Day Enslavement. 3 political tools. There are many tools to enslave you in a modern day. We are going to take time to look at 3 of them, because a lot of things are happening to us. It's not normal. The problem there is you to think it's normal. For you to accept that abnormal is normal, it's not normal. Certain situation and circumstance, certain conditions have been put in place to make you think it's normal. I am born in Nigeria. A Biafran born inside the prison called Nigeria. I grew up inside the prison called Nigeria. I am still living in the prison called Nigeria. Somebody need to tell me what Nigeria represents. But I must tell you, one of the things I learned from Nigeria is that the people are used to suffering. Nigeria is the only country where people boast with suffering. They boast with suffering. You wake up in the morning, somebody walk 19 hours every day. They walk 19 hours every day, only to be paid about 3,000 naira a day. And of course, that is you have good master. And we are used to it. Somebody will start riding motorcycle 4 a.m. in the morning. We ride motor 2 a.m. At the end of the day, at one checking point, police will collect all the money from them. They cannot revolt because you talk, they will shoot you. Because they are full of men will take AK-47 in uniform. And what do? You still go to Yoruba church and do Thanksgiving. This is my concern. We have become so used to suffering. We look at it as the art of God tests our faith. That is who we are in Nigeria. He says, well, God understands, God will do it, God is faithful, God is good. But nobody said it's not faithful. We never said do it. But why must this continually be what we believe? Because everything in Nigeria is sponsored to enslave the people without them knowing it. I sit with intellectuals. I sit with normal people. And I look at them. For instance, when Nigeria increased the price of petroleum products, for example, PMO, let's say petrol, from 50 naira to 200 naira or 300 naira. And you come to Nigerians, this is how they react. Well, we thank God. If they like, let them make it 100 naira. We will still buy it. Yeah, God will see us through. We will still buy it. Because they've gotten used to the problem. Nobody will even ask the government, please, oh God, can you people tell us, how can you increase petrol? The very, very, very product we have, almost half of the world is stealing it from our land. How it from overnight in less than a minute from 50 naira almost to 300 naira, more than 200% naira increase? But this is how Nigeria reacts. Well, it is well. Our God is faithful. The Lord is going to do it. Anyhow they lie, let it. We just give ourselves to the Lord. That is how bad it can be. And the government, on the other hand, will tell you, at least if Nigerian can buy a bottle of beer 150 naira, why can't they buy a liter of petrol for 500? They are drinking beer, a bottle of beer. Go and ask Obasanjo. Most of you have forgotten. They increase fuel price. The only way to justify the reason why they have to increase fuel price to make you suffer is to tell you that if you can buy a bottle of beer for 250 naira, and then why can't they increase fuel? That is the mindset, and everybody accept it. And people will say, it's true, it's true, it's true. So the money I want to use to drink beer now, I should go and give it to government, right? but it's not your fault. You don't know. You think that is how life is. No. At every given stage, just pressurize the government to do the right thing. Today we continue pressurizing Nigerian government. They must divide Nigeria. But you will not understand. They are coming back home gradually. There were times people like Nnayan Wodo, among others, we are going to tell late Buhari and his cohort gang, give us restructure. They were saying, no, we can't restructure. You know, now they are the one talking of restructure. We have not even started. IPOB have not started. We are gauging our oil. And people say, it don't take too much time. We don't tire. May the Lord be with you. We don't gauge oil. We never even start them. So fasten your seatbelt. We have not started. Nigeria are the one coming to deceive you with fake restructure. It is time to restructure Nigeria. It is restructure or no restructure. It is now or forever. Not today. If Nigerian man near you as you they listen to me now, ask him whether not today, restructure. But we understand that anytime Nigeria is talking about restructure, they mean retoucher. Don't fall for them. But of course, like our topic suggests, three main politics to enslave the people. In a modern day society, you see that the majority of the people are being ruled by less than 5% on the total population of a country. And they are being completely subdued by this 5%. They subdue them onto their own constitution, as you can see in the case of Nigeria. To check everywhere in the world. You have 5% of the total population ruling not okay. All of us cannot be rulers. But in advanced country, decision checkmate this 5% who may have absolute power and control over the 95% of the total populace. And the people can actually put pressure on their government and say, this thing you are doing is wrong. You do not have the constitutional right or backup to do such thing. They register their displeasure in form of protest, and we can see what happened in America recently. It's not Trump done something wrong, but some persons feel that some of his action, as they say, which they don't like, need to be checked. Donald Trump was subdued to a level where he faced the impeachment panel. Having gone through the process, verification was made. He was, how do they speak the grammar? Should I say he was, the grammar has escaped me anyway. But at the end of the day, he was the president of America. May God bless Donald Trump. Believe me, everything about him. Because that is how human beings overhead anyway. That is how a civilized society has to move. Whether the people who want to impeach him are bad or they are good. The truth is that the government of Donald Trump is being checked. What makes them a society? Donald Trump have not killed anybody. He did not kill anybody, but idiot who called themselves Nigeria will say, oh, how can Onyibe be talking to Nigeria like this? God will punish you. All of you are idiot, and thunder will fire all of you in Aso Rock. God will punish all of you in the Bara because why am I saying it? Because that is how normal Nigeria. Hey, then go kill this boy, you. Oh, if they catch this boy, then go kill this boy, you. How can he be cursing our honorable? All your honorable this is people were cursing Donald Trump, left and right America. Donald Trump, you are idiot. Donald Trump, you are a terrorist. Donald Trump, but this is a due process. Nigerians were very fast to carry the news. It's a very. Nigerians were very happy. Nigeria could have paid money to American Democrats to remove Donald Trump. They would have done that. They were rejoicing in the era. But what they failed to do, that these are a sign of a civilized society. A government are supposed to be checked. Minority rule majority, and they cannot afford to toy with the life of the people. That is why across the globe, see youth hitting the street to raise this measure regarding unguided a very useless character manifesting, emanating from the corridors of power. Not in Africa, not to Korea. They will subdue Nigeria. As you don't suffer rich now, as a Nigeria, as you don't suffer rich, make a conduct to the level where you go understand. With all the suffer where you they suffer now, as a guaja, you think say that's how your life supposed to be. Eh? As kind all the suffer you suffer now, you think say that's how your life supposed to be. Make I ask you as a graduate, all this suffer where you suffer, you know God won't make your life be? Because that is where the problem lies. No. No. And if you're telling me you are a Christian, you know God, you will know that the Bible says, I know they are thought of good and not evil, that I may give you your expected end. Nigerian youth, is this your expected end? But the people doing this thing to us, they are less than 5%. Imagine if we decide to march as Nigeria, for instance. And everybody rise up against this cabal. I tell you, they will yield. What is the number of the population of Nigerian army? If I tell you, it will shock you. They know we know. That is why they are bringing in Fulani, so that we cannot know their number. We are still counting all of you. Bring more in. We know the capacity of one AK-47. And we will bring it down the number of all the Nigerian army. Registered and unregistered. We know all your number. And that day, the sun will not set. When we tell you, you don't understand. We are counting on you. I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you the truth. But first of all, check the cost. You think we have not cost what we are doing? It's our life. And are you telling me our life is better than those people you killed today? And I tell you, if we do not fight you people back, you will end up killing us one day. And then we have decided if we must die, we will tell you how we will die. You do not know how serious we are here. Some people think we are joking. That is why I go see somebody where they craze. Somebody where they mad, go they near who they craze. Don't you know there is a difference between you are crazy and you are mad? Somebody comes telling you, are you mad? As a Nigerian. No, that person is a gentleman. We really don't have time for you. He's just putting you on that check. But by the time they tell you, are you crazy? Know that there is no hope for you. And you are not ready for what is coming. I want you to check it. Look at how they are playing with us. Look at how they have distracted you. The whole world is talking about coronavirus. Nigeria is telling you, they remove Emia. They remove one idiot. An Emia that is a terrorist. A terrorist. And you people are giving them, this is how they control you. But you don't know. You don't know. They have instruments they are using to checkmate you. And that is why you have not been able to understand. And those instruments are what we are here to reveal tonight. Our the truth. You know, in the Bible, when Jesus healed a blind man by the pool of Bathsheba, some people went to the man and said, what can you say about the man who healed you? Do you think he's a miracle? Do you think his power is coming from God? They were not interested in the healing. All they want to do is to find fault in what Jesus is doing. And of course, the man said to them, I don't know if he's a sinner. I don't know if he's a good. All I know is that I was blind. Now I can see. And so when you are analyzing IPOB and her leadership, it's your concern. Oh, they are miscreants. Oh, they are jobless. Oh, they are oh, they are terrorists. That is your business. It's okay. But our concern is that every Nigerian, from Biafra land to Fulani, to Awusa, to Nupe, to Gware, to Yoruba, Ijebu, Ikale, all of you will wake up. All of you. Of course, you are waking up already. And I will see where the Fulani and British government will stand in this country. Are you not seeing the light? Are you not seeing the light? For the first time, Nigeria is become so hopeless. So how you are narrators doesn't mean. But what matters now is that forget about the level of enemy. And sometimes your fears worry you. But empty your fears, because there is nothing to be afraid of. The enemy, When I discuss with some people, I see their fear. But with what I know and with what I have seen IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do to Nigeria, I can tell you Nigeria is irredeemable. It's just a simple push that is remaining. But you, all ye Nigerian slaves, know ye the truth. Free. For thus says the Lord, because this is the one you people understand. The journey has just begun, don't worry. The reason why this is possible is because most of the people are ignorant. The reason why Kwankwaso, Aerofine, and other idiot Fulani are using all of us to play. Yeah? You can imagine Kwankwaso playing with a whole wiki. You can imagine Aerofine threatening Okowa. Yeah? You can imagine ordinary Gwangudu. This is the Gwangudu, Adi Gwangudu. Eh? Threatening Nayangodu. Eh? You can imagine Iwanyango begging all those idiots. Is God not wonderful? The reason all these things are possible is because the people are ignorant. From beginning to the end, they are all ignorant. People like Nayangodo would have walked in glory if they supported their youth. When they talk, Nigeria will shiver. Look at them. They can't even talk. They are writing later. I write to you, His Excellency, His Eminent. We do rest all the acclamahoma. Give it to you. I come with you in humility and total submission to tell you that Fulani herdsmen, they killed our people. It's not as if we are complaining they killed our people, but we are begging you that as they kill our people, give us money them. You know we are gentlemen. I tell you, His Highness, His Excellency, Nigeria, they cannot say a word because they are ignorant. The way we talk, they will kill us. But what about the ordinary people? They are ignorant. Some people are saying, no, we are one Nigeria. This is our one Nigeria. It's our heritage. But you are idiot. Because only idiots say they are Nigeria. Because you are ignorant. Some people say ignorant is a disease. A very big disease. This is possible not just because of ignorance, because most people, as I'm talking to you now, there are people who are receiving financial increase of almost 10 million naira every day. Today, you went out with somebody. There is somebody who came in today. Almost on daily basis, they make profit close to 10 million naira every day. They are not winners. They are not involved in fraudulent activity. They have marshaled out business empire that gives them real money. Some of them may listen to Radio Biafra. They cross their leg now. It doesn't concern them. And so they say, don't mind all these people. They even do comedy and say it's a poor man that shout. Big man don't shout. Of course, it's true. It's poor man that shout. Big man don't shout. The problem is they don't care. But let me remind them one truth. Nigeria has changed their currency so many times. As far as I have witnessed in my lifetime. Up to 3 times. But each of these time they changed their currency, the military regime. It was not because there was any need of changing the currency. It was because they want to step down on people's money. Biafran's money. All of a sudden they wake up one day, they say, we want to change currency. We give you 24 hours. If you don't return the money to the bank, we will change it. Today, why they are not changing money again is because all these big men now, they have hidden their money in foreign bank. They have hidden their money in foreign bank. But I can tell you that they will trap you that your money is gone when they mean you. So don't think you are free. I pity T.O. Oji. They were busy telling you he had the account, he with his son, he had this account, he is his son. And we, T.O. Oji and the son are hope. But believe me, what they did to them is wrong, is because these people were not poor people. That man was not a poor man before he became governor. I didn't steal money, no. But I'm saying he's not a poor man. And I can assure you that there are people who are not governor, but they are richer than that guy. Do you think T.O. Oji is a little tiny rich as Alesoti? Has Aloseti succeeded in being a governor? But he's stinkingly rich. Stinkingly rich. You think T.O.G. and Alesoti, all of them in Isialang were around there? No. So if you come out now and say, oh, Alesoti is a thief, of course you can blackmail him, but he has worked hard. They have done business. Business you know nothing about. They made their money sincerely. You can blackmail them. But am I saying they are normal? No. I'm telling them that any of those categories not supporting Biafra, they are listening, they are all idiots. Nigeria will come for all of you. You people are the reason why five idiots are ruling us. All of them now they are warming their private jet too. Their private jet, they don't off the engine again. They will run. They will run. And of course, the third reason why most of these things are happening is that most of the people are beneficiary. The reason why 5% is ruling us is that either the people are ignorant or the people do not care because they think they are okay. Then the next one is because you are a beneficiary. Why will you bother about 5% ruling when you benefit from it? Any deed they do in Biafra land, Iwanyangu must get his own percentage. If Anyoba was there when they pass a bill without even giving one kobo to southeast of Biafra land, he endorsed it because he's a beneficiary. As we are talking, I say, don't mind them, don't mind them, don't mind them. This is our one Nigeria. They don't know what they are doing. Don't mind them. Don't worry. He who laughs last, laughs the best. For your information, we are not relenting. We will march. If people give to get our freedom is to march, we will march. And we will make sure at that time, born, Biafra land is letting new generation who know nothing about us arise. This will not be like that time. All of you come fight war here. The way we talk, you say, have you seen war? Have you seen war? That is the problem. We have not seen war. And certainly we are not afraid of one. We need not wonder much they are able to achieve all these things. But we must move ahead like other advanced nations and begin to monitor the information and comment flowing from the following areas. Don't bother yourself how they are doing all these things. Monitor their information. Monitor what they say from the following areas. Because we want you to know the truth. We want you to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. We want you to understand that nobody can free you, but only you can free yourself. Number one of these tools is the media. The media empowered propaganda and illusion. When we talk about the media, they empower their media with propaganda and illusion. The meaning of propaganda is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, which is used to promote a political cause or point of view. With the media, they release propaganda. You don't know. Today now, go and look at all the Yoruba Gota media. Don't forget that Yoruba have monopoly over the media. This is what they are telling you now. Go and listen to, in fact, I have the news headline of every newspaper in Nigeria today. So many. But all of them, irrespective of the fact that they changed the English, only two stand out among them. And number one is that, yes, coronavirus, we cannot take it. The head has promised to release the name are running about with coronavirus. One of them is Chukuma Okotonkoto. He is from Agbadabadam. We are warning you now. Return all of you carrying coronavirus. If not, we will release your name. But they are idiots. Because they think they are talking to idiots. I thought coronavirus was kidding. And now they are blocking state from country from moving. But in Nigeria now, Nigerian government now is telling you that people are running with coronavirus now, and nobody is falling in the ara. Look at all of you. Shame on all of you. Come and poison all of us. We are here. I'm telling you that in Nigerian newspaper today, on this very fateful day, the 10th day, 2020, two most popular news headline is number one. Somebody is running up and down with coronavirus. It's not killing anybody. I'm telling him now, you better come back, oh. We will call your name, oh. We will call your name, oh. The health minister is angry, oh. Come back now. Propaganda. If you look at the way they permit, of course you are ordinary man. That is why the Bible says, how long will you, oh simple, I'm very foolish. So you will be busy. Yes, it's true. All these people, our people, I don't understand. Let them go now. Government will treat them. Go and check how many billion they have used in doing quarantine. And now they are telling you that the Italian man who brought coronavirus to Nigeria will be sent back to a health facility from Ogun State to Lagos, where he will nice because the own coronavirus is not advanced. But of course, Radio Biafra is here. They cannot do much. And so most of you are thinking about coronavirus. The next trending news headline in Nigeria today as we speak is about this. Go to my last broadcast. When I mention group of terrorists, I always put Lamido, Sanusi Lamido, because I hate terrorists when they dress like Reverend Father. Terrorists like Chicago. Terrorists like terrorists that they are. Not pretending. Lamido is a terrorist. They cannot project his image to be the next president of Nigeria because many very gullible Biafrans will buy that market. That is exactly what they are going to do. So he's a terrorist. You have Fulani headsmen. You have the Lamidos. All of them are terrorists. Don't you get it? And people are not saying, oh, you got to leave that man. There's some people are posting the picture of the daughter. My daddy say, even though they dethrone me, they cannot throw my certificate. My daddy is zero. My daddy, look at idiot there. Did you have a daddy? Do you know how many people your daddy killed? Somebody should send a video of how many people his daddy killed. Send a video of Okaboka Gideon to that idiot girl so that you see people your daddy beheaded their children are crying. And then some people are saying, oh, look at what Sanise's daughter is saying. If I see something, if I just tire for life. No, somebody's coming to play for me now. Oh, look at what Lamido daughter is saying. It's just like some people tell you, look at what show whatever I'm saying. Waiting concern I was someone with the dagger. Taniki can reason. Now today, Nyashide back, you people go and tell that terrorist Lamido's daughter that his father beheaded Gideon Moka. But of course, we know where they are pushing you to. So that is propaganda. Propaganda. The Nigerian government is working very hard to make sure that the renovation of Enugu Airport will be completed in less than 2 weeks. And then at the same time, they will be flagging off the Ogoni cleanup. And as we are speaking, they're about to commission on Niger Bridge, and then it'll all be well. That I know many people who don't sleep. They listen to radio. Whether there will be hope. Many pensioners are listening day and night, buying battery in the village to know whether government will pay them. Many of them will die because they will not be paid. When government stay like 1 week, the disturb is too much. Government will say, go to your report to your duty post and clear your paper to collect your money. The little one they save, they will use it to pay transport like 1 month and die hypertension because government will not pay them. They are just taking record of how many of you remaining alive. That is propaganda. Under the same media, the next weapon they use is known as illusion. Remember, we are looking at one of those tools, which is the media. An illusion is the importance and the function of illusion is using a root as a sample and strategically place illusion international or purposeful and to affect the overall meaning of their work. Let's take a writer for instance. A writer utilize illusion to communicate a particular mode of emotion that will impart the reader, the audience, illusion, creating a particular or emotion that will impart on you. I just don't know how to break the grammar. Illusion. They can make you feel good. They can make you feel bad. But this is some of the things they do. The musicians, the one you love, they launder the image of Nigeria. And then the next thing you see, you will hear, oh, this musician is going on tour. Two-Face Idibia going on Unity tour. Flavor going on One Nigerian tour. They sponsor them. Glow are doing that thing. Oil company are doing that thing. They now compose the music. And then they now come, and Nigeria is good, Nigeria is good, Nigeria is lovely, it's our one Nigeria, we are rich of oil, we are giant of Africa, yes, we are very rich, very popular. Some of you are idiots. And then you see our children, they say, oh, Nigeria is good, Nigeria is good. But even the people managing Nigeria know Nigeria is good. They launder image. I want you to go to any platform from channel television to anywhere in the world when they are laundering the image of Nigeria. If you have an eye to see beyond the natural, you will see the level of their hypocrisy being exposed. They run away from question. You ask them, why is it that Nigerians don't have electricity after how many years of independence? He said that actually we have electricity is just because of the bear in Nigeria. When they land on your electric pole, they can blow the fuse. The problem is actually the bird. Our scientists say these birds are coming from somewhere, Agavaganja. They call the name of a country that never existed. And that's why somebody wrote. Earthquake happened in China 3 days. Light was still on. Let one bird land on top of electric pole in Nigeria. 6 months, you people will not have light. When they finish giving you this illusion. That is why you keep believing. It shall be well. It shall be well. It is well. It shall be well. You are 20 years. It shall be well. Your pastors will be telling you, it is well. It shall be well. It is well. It shall be well. You enter 40 years. It is well. It shall be well. That is illusion. You are 80 years. You are still going to the church. Oh boy, have you eaten? My brother, it is well. Sister, have you paid your house rent? My sister, it is well. It shall be well. You will tell me that is what Elijah and Elisha said. Are you an idiot? You started seeing it shall be well. It shall be well. All of the well. Inside the whole well, you remain inside. From 20 years, you believing it shall be well. But of course, you are under illusion. It's a very powerful weapon. That is why look at Nigeria. No matter what is happening in Nigeria, Nigerians cannot protest. Without Radio Biafra, every Nigerian is brain dead. They cannot protest. That is number one weapon. So you monitor them. Anything they are doing from that angle, you. The importance and function of illusion. Using a router from example, like I said to you, they use it to create such emotion and mood that make you to be suffering and smiling. Fela knew this when he sang his song, Suffering and Smiling. These two instruments is perfect used, and it's really working out to the detriment of the people of Nigeria, because when we watch or listen to the Nigerian media through their radio and television, we spend more time to the element instead of the real issue. It's working. Because anytime you are listening, you're just looking for how they make you feel good. You got motivational speaker everywhere. They tell you how they use, Dangote used 2,000 naira to start a business. And now he's a richest man in Africa. They will tell you how Bensini Dahosa, Dangote went to Bensini Dahosa. Dahosa tell you, say, everybody empty your pocket. Then Dangote was holding only 3,000. He now empty it and give to Dahosa. Dahosa now decree and declare. We are now left there. On his way, he now begin to sell gala. From selling gala, he now open kiosk. From selling kiosk, he now become the richest man in Africa. Oh lolo, oh lolo ya, oh lolo, oh lolo ya. You begin to praise God. Praise the Lord, alle, alle, lift him up, alle, alle, hallelujah, hey. What is it doing to you? And the next thing is all of you want to be like Dangote, come forward, come forward, come forward. Look at all of them, they have private jet. Look at you, you can't pay your children's school fees. Richest man, he walked in heaven or in hell, where? Number 2 weapon. The military. The military is a weapon. Of course, I mean the military, the registered military, and the unregistered military. When we talk about the military, you have the artillery, you have the Air Force, you have the Navy, you have the Sinful Defense, you have the Boy Scout, you have the Man o' War, you have Miati Allah, you have Boko Haram, you have Lamido Sanisu Lamido, you have immigration, you have custom officer. All of them are the military. It's a weapon for these 5 people, everybody, including themselves. Majority of the population of the people under are subjected not by the application or deployment of the judicial principle, but under harassment and intimidation, victimization and subjugation at the hand of the security outfit in most countries. In Nigeria here, the people are controlled not because the law said so. And I pray and I know that one of the things that will control Biafra land is that we will have a law, constitution that will be obeyed small. It must be respected. Without that, and the people who, in fact, just IPOB is, look at how it's working out, even though there are a lot of idiots. But look at how it's working out already. Nigerians are not controlled by law, but when something happens and they say, what did the constitution of Nigeria say? But they know Nigerians do not have constitution but a decree. Because the weapon to control them is through harassment, intimidation, subjugation. The government of Nigeria will not tolerate any provocation from Niger Delta. The government, the military are ready to battle Niger Delta. But the military is not ready to battle Boko Haram. And then the only thing some of my brother in Niger Delta can do is say, with the vessel, come and give us our own commission. It's 6 years old. Our own commission. Because you be idiot. Nigeria cannot fight Boko Haram. Pastors to help us pray to fight Boko Haram. We are begging the world to help us fight Boko Haram. Because they are Boko Haram. But when it comes to Biafra, yes, Operation Show Your Muscle. Operation Tiger Go Kill You. Operation Crocodile Bite You. Operation Eagle Eye They Watch You. Harass us, intimidate us. Operation Show of Force. And so they control many of you. You those of you say they banish Samido, or whatever his name is. They did not go out with escort and convoy. Unabi Mumu. That's where them banish. See in Los, see in bodyguard, them banish them. And you believe in the ara. And so when you see the military everywhere in Biafra land, they are using them to control us. Make no mistake about that. We are not keeping them quiet. Nigerians don't have a constitution, and as such, they don't respect any. But we will make them show respect to us. Because their power will be put to test. All of them. And that is one truth they should be sure of. And the third weapon they are using is corruption. The virus called corruption. Poor population, and there is no relief to initiate the corruption virus. Britain know how they corrupt the Fulani that Fulani don't have sense. The only thing Fulani reason, the only thing they do is looting, looting, looting. If there is any instrument to check the mindset of people, test any Fulani, the only thing there is loot, loot, steal, 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 steal. NEPA, steal. If you say NEPA, the next thing that comes, steal. Oil, steal. Petrol, steal. Gas, steal. Land, steal. Women, steal. Cloth, steal. Everything, steal, steal, steal. Upon everything the Fulani have been stealing from Nigeria, till today, they have impoverished all their youth. And our youth cannot wake up. Your leaders are the ones ruling you. Look at how your life has become. Lamido claiming to be fighting for you. Look at his daughter there. That girl have her own private jet. Idiot are posting her video for us. Hey, the girl is crying. We are crying. No? We have been crying. No? All they do is to corrupt all of you. You cannot talk. Why do you think most governors and most leaders in Biafra land cannot talk? They are carrying the virus known as corruption. The day they talk, the virus will react. All have been corrupt. Any day they may pim, you will see FCC or DSS. They come for them. And with the availability of this instrument, these few people control everybody. Reevaluate every information you get from their media outlet. Do not submit to their harassment and intimidation, as it will never end if you do nothing. Will you look at the first aspect of it, which is the propaganda and illusion they project through their media? Do not succumb to them. Always test everything they are telling you, as this is the only time you can see. Anytime Nigeria is making any announcement, they are saying anything, the first thing I want to know is where are they coming from. That is the only time I will know where they are going to. To the issue of harassment and intimidation, do not succumb for them. Without POB, they know that their show of power is useless. Before then, everywhere they do gra gra, gra gra, gra gra. Men are they do gra gra now? Not submit to them. Of course, many more may have to die. Many more will have to suffer. But they will not stop the emergence of Biafra. Today, where are they? They are still killing secretly. But who is afraid of them? Resist corruption. Resist corruption, and it will be part of corruption. Do not let corruption know you. Don't let corruption come close to you. If you are able to checkmate these three tools, Nigerian cannot control you. Our leader is doing what he's doing today because his hand is clean. When I joined IPOB newly, I say if this man don't collect money for Nigeria, hand go touch him. He will not survive it. His hand is clean. That is why when he was in Kuje, they are going to heaven and earth to find how to hold him. Look at the Francis excuse. Yes, he was carrying sophisticated weapon. His Android phone is sophisticated weapon. What did they see that he did? Most of you talking and challenging him. If they arrest you today, the corruption disease that is in you will kill you before they judge you. That is why many of you will rot in prison inside your one Nigeria. That is why no matter how much people they confront us, try to blackmail us, we stand our ground because in the end, our hands are clean. Akanyi diocha, adia mama. But does it mean you cannot lie against us? Does it mean you cannot try to blackmail us? You think when we say we are whiter than white, you think it's to come to pretend? The leadership of IPOB A to Z, all of them are whiter than white. That doesn't mean they don't make mistake. Yes, we do. But every mistake we make is with the most genuine intention. We will not apologize for it, but we will amend our way, making sure that in the end, with our mistakes and through the you are a Nigerian today. Do fight for Nigeria. Because Nigeria is a perfect program meant to destroy of black race. You're supporting one Nigeria. It's destroying the next generation. You are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Fulani, minority in Yoruba land, minority in Hausa land. Don't let anybody deceive you. Nigeria will not do anybody any good. Nigeria is the end of all of us. Let's be good neighbor. Everybody divide Nigeria. Let British government go. Don't you see how Britain reasoned? They left EU. And they want you to remain inside a union that will kill you. Or you don't know Nigeria will kill all of you? Just to keep this money they are stealing from Nigeria. Britain run out of EU. But they are telling you to die inside Nigeria. Because Nigeria will kill all of you when the time will come. Why don't you understand what you are saying? And so those who are listening, our duty is to continue to tell you the truth. And of course, your brain is working. It's you are listening. Save the next generation. Because as for Biafrans, we are going home. And there is no two ways about it. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, of course, at this moment we are calling on Biafrans everywhere around the world. This is the time to come back home. Everything we tell you here, make use of your head. Those of can see a Yoruba boy there now. His name is Oluwagbemi Michael. Ile Sami. Oluwagbemi Michael now is coming on Igbo platform, Biafra platform, to tell you that Igbo don't love themselves. Yoruba are the one who remind us we don't love ourselves. Yoruba love themselves. Go and check all the who kill Fela mother, Yoruba, Ogun State. Who kill Awolowo, Yoruba, Ogun State. Who kill Adetola, Yoruba, Ogun State. Who kill Fela mother, Yoruba, Ogun State. Who is destroying Yoruba? Yoruba. Who sold Oba of Bitro Oba of Oni of Oyo, Abi Alafion of Oyo? What useless name? Yoruba. Yoruba love themselves. But you are ashamed. You don't know who you are. That is why we always tell you, Yoruba are good people. Yoruba are intellectual. Yoruba are the best people. But I don't know why Yoruba cannot live with the thought of allowing Igbo who don't love themselves to remain. Yoruba, we fought a war so that we can leave you people and begin to hate ourselves in Biafra land. You people refuse to allow us to go. But this is your news, and it has expired. One. Igbo don't love themselves. Igbo don't love themselves. You leave Igbo people, they will kill themselves. But we have not killed ourselves. It is Yoruba and Hausa Fulani that are coming to kill us in our land, even as I'm speaking. And so those of you on Facebook, learn from what we are telling you. That is the voice of Satan. That is how they speak. That is how they pollute your mind. That is how they tell you lies is true and truth is lie. Oh boy, you come late. Those of you on social media, give that guy Kunura virus so that I carry it back to Europe. After all, the first one land in Lagos, in the Ara. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world, you are here to join IPOB. May the Lord be with you. But of course, you are searching, you've not been able to find one. Send us your phone number, your location, and your name. The last miracle is about to happen. Don't be left out. And that WhatsApp line is 070815 45642. 070815 45642. Our direct line is 221 5297 081 221 522. And the special number for the female is 081 288 58614. 081 288 58614. Will we tell you to wake up? Will we tell you what these people does? Some of you say, oh, no, this is not the truth, but it's the truth. If Yoruba will come out in your own platform as a Biafran and tell you, you can imagine you. Go and see all those your Yoruba pastor you are giving 10%. Test them with who you are. You will see how miserable they will make you be. And of course, our lines are open. Of course, I have to rest because they are relevant so that our people will know it. Because all we are here is to make sure that you are liberated from the poison called Nigeria. Call out on the line your name and where are you calling from.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening from here. Go ahead.
My name is Onyibe. Thank you very much. Especially a lot of people you just bring before this one now. I won't contribute to that. I don't call my phone don't ring too much. I won't contribute for the other topic.
Go ahead.
No best. What would they call miracle for a place? Just as my sister for that time, would they call them Mutabe? So miracle will happen for my community. Like I will tell you last time, say when cassava be low grow for our land, they can't go meet priest. One juju priest. For this time now they go say this thing you go country. So the man can't tell us say what you need to do before cassava enter. So go stay for one of our markets. Then leave the crumbs there for more. So after the village, I don't know what that thing finish. When time for harvest come, one stem of cassava, if you see the 2 bales of cassava, you never believe it. So all those things are miracles. And for my mother, their village will be still living from general, still living from their village. You get what God give us to the call that to make it equal. Find out. You get what God give us to the call that to make it equal. That is 50 the whole outside Fulani, the next 1 minute finish. All those things there for our land, yeah. Then they, for my community, you get the day we need to enter farm. So they record that day, you get in one, you need to enter farm that day. If the guys don't tell outside Fulani, Yoruba people don't come wash our people brain. They come enter, begin to enter farm that day. So that side, now make well. We no one go back to our roots. We don't want to go back to our roots just the way they talk every day. They make everybody go back to their Onyibe, plenty things there for our community. Plenty things there for our side. They get what to buy from Ika. That we call them a boy, very beautiful girl. I still remember small for my community. We go buy that couple for my community. She's been the warrior of our community well. We go buy that thing from Ika campus. The thing they waka. Fine, beautiful girl. If you go take somebody, something will come one, you say, that thing where you want to take now. You don't take the owner before you take her. If you know commodity, I think talk 3 times, you know commodity, I will kill you. For my community, that will buy that thing, that money water from the car. We call her my boy, young girl. Things say, would they call God, edit them? And they challenge people, would they call God, edit them? Then would they call mommy water in them? We call them medid them. They call me what them. God give us plenty things, even leave everything. I beg, make everybody join IPOB. Make we go back to our roots. May God bless you, Judge Onyibe. Bless my director. Bless my deputy. Bless everybody. I beg. See, I beg. I talk my language. And the talk Bible. I'm making no for in your bone. Gaventum Parenin, because the Senate Pananti and Parenin, into a member I feel where I can. Idiana Gamazin and the Canu, even come against some mutter. Take to an Emma, ask when my only flag an onion, Mignon, ask when my good cook line out at the later. I can make getting when really younger, I take an onion about. Nidiana meditating, I gave a yabaki. So I was meditating, and my view about take a more about the woman, I was taken to go somewhere and go. Na ba kege na ma nebu kande za aka pa una ngizo mete tengere ma tembere basi tembere na nyero anyana ma doru wune pe ni eti ndo ya trengin di tembere e ka na mete tengere ge ba ke ayumbo ya treng di ko kwa ibu nya ma na mete tu tengin ge ga bera tengin ye kan ne ge bu ma ya ma kan di ko kwa ibu eti so me bon to esi no mo tigi to go tigi do ko no yoro ma na tre te ma ko mo ti man tigi ben bre kwa bo re to iri bre gri ne ga to zero ma ko ya fan di to kwa me ra ka ra ri anu go ya me wo ma ti Onyibe. That day of our father and our mother burial in our father Beku, I went there on Thursday. I stayed there Friday. I saw what happened there. We have everything in this Biafra land. Just like our leader said, we need everybody. We are native.com. We need everybody. I saw things that day. I saw things because the incantation they do that day, early morning. After do that incantation, the same Nigeria police that was standing in that junction, send Nigeria Air Force to come and drop bomb. If the bomb explodes, know that it's not Biafra land here. Let's go back to our roots. Let's go back to our roots. I beg, Onyibe, thank you very much. I remain in Yobon, Gabriel. I am a deputy coordinator in Garrison Zone. Thank you very much. I'm residing here in the room of Calabo Water Lines. Thank you very much, Onyibe. Thank you. Shalom.
Shalom. And of course, people in Abia North should understand that their relay station is on. Those of you in Abia North, go and the station is on. Tune into your radio, 102.1, those in Abia North. And of course, we must continue. Our people must monitor how they have been controlling us. You deploy these tools and they manage us. They subdue all of us. Our people must wake up and don't let anybody deceive you. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, my lord. My name is Ginika. I'm calling from Enugu province of Biafra land. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you. May Chukwu Kabiama keep protecting our leader, keep guiding our deputy leader and every IPOB all over the world. May Chukwu Kabiama bring us back to our home again, as he promised in his word that he will bring us back to our home, as he has scattered us all over the world. Make a bless you. I want to contribute on one thing. You know that this zoo country, they know how to distract people. Because their way, this Nigeria thing that don't have meaning is distraction. They know how to distract they know how to make people follow their own way, because they have been looking for a way to all these RFI that Sanusi they are using now is just to distract attention from all this rubbish they are trying to do. You know that they want to use masquerade and try shower. All these things is what they use to shadow all their evil, so that they will say that this Sanusi, he want to become a governor. The reason they are doing those things they are doing is for him to become a governor. Maybe 2 years he overthrow and become president of their zoo country. They know what they are doing, and then let nobody be distracted with what Nigeria is doing now. Anyway, IPOB knows their ways anyway. We are not moved by what they are doing, because we know their strategies is what they do, so that all the eyes and they will go to our place. You see the people they killed in our place and burn all the yam inside the barn there, burn them down. That village. That's what they always do. But Chukwu Kabiama will destroy all of them. And the IPOB will keep exposing all these evil people. And again, my Lord, I want to tell you something. You always describe the place you are broadcasting from. You know, these Zoo people are listening. They are listening to your program. They are listening
my sister,
to you.
that place is my root. That place is my root. No be ordinary eye. Lizard use the swallow bean. That place is my root, my dear. You will not understand. If I am not in my root, how do you think my ancestors will guide me? Don't worry about that, Ada.
Okay.
Thank you very
That's
much.
because these people, they might start racing.
I'm not in Yoruba land. I'm not in Hausa land. Forget about them. They are not of concern to me. Have you seen me come here and say they are my concern? My concern is my people. You think I'm here for Yoruba or so then they will be hearing from us regularly. We have their time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We must continue.
Bless you. We must continue and we will restore Biafra. That's what I assure them, and we must destroy Nigeria. Their name will be removed from the map of this world. Their name will be removed any day that we will finish them, so that their name, if anybody hears their name, the person will start running. The person will start running. Because these people have much strategies more than us. That's why I like back to our roots. So that I'm even suggesting one thing, that when Biafra comes, all these church, ministry, everywhere, it should be one church. If it's one in Enugu, let Enugu people, if you don't want to go to that one church, leave it, stay in your house. In fact, I would like to do church one, so that somebody can think and do something good. Because these things is what they used to scatter our brain. Oh, this one will be saying this one will be saying this one. But I thank Chukwu Kabiama, everyone is coming back. And I know that this gospel will reach to the end of this world, and the last miracle, which is Biafra, will come.
Thank you very much.
Chukwu Kabiama bless you, and keep protecting you, and keep guiding you. To give to us. This is our school, and we must continue.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must understand the instrument they are using. They know how to work perfectly well. And you believe it. If you don't love, why are you so concerned about our love? Is it your love? Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah.
Good
evening, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening. This is Uwa Sophia talking. Good evening, fellow Biafras, lover for Mazi, God will bless you. God will bless because you have said a lot of things. Me, I want to quickly put my Mazi, do you know Radio Biafra is our savior? Our savior. Do you know that as today in Edo State, the money they collect for bus driver every day, they collect all together, if they calculate is more than 200 million naira every day. Not in a month, Mazi. Not in a month. They are just trying our people every day, trying them. The pastors, they don't want us to talk. The royal people, they don't want us to talk. The governor, they don't want us to talk. See the crisis now, they are driving their ass up and down, up and down. That is why we are knowing the trick. They are be tricking us. They will say they don't have money, they want to go and borrow. They don't have money, they want to go and borrow. But see the money they are collecting for our people that is suffering there, and full and killing a lot of people.
Go to a Ebonyi State. Almost a community have been wiped out by Fulani.
They are killing our people, and these people are not doing anything about it. And they are still collecting money from our people hand. And our people don't want to join IPOB. All of una go perish. With the town, all of una go perish. Thank you, Mazi. I want just quickly put that to have joined your what you have contributed. God bless you, Mazi.
We must continue. Are you there?
Yes, Mazi George Onyibe. Good evening.
Good evening from here.
My name is Kasarachi Okando, calling from Aba in Abia province, Biafran land. I'm very much happy that our line is connected, more especially here in Aba. For past 1 week now, we've not been hearing from Radio Biafra, which keep us scattered. It makes me angry, but I'm happy. Last night I was able to listen, but I could not call in female line. Mazi George Onyibe, I'm very grateful once to speak to my brothers and sisters in Biafran land. It is my prayer that we listen to this radio where we are back to our roots and where we are being heard to listen and hear the things that will bring us back to our roots. It still marvels me that most of us today doesn't believe that there are many things happening in our society. Like I was sharing with one family yesterday what happened in other places, national propaganda. And in the Nepal, Brokandi, Boibe, Diana Handi Biafra, Jana Hana, national propaganda. I was in short of words due to what they said. That means that this is blind. They cannot see why they have. They cannot even see what is coming for them. And I make a election, and sometimes, if not from us and the can, I may buy out today because you have a name and I like Biafra, name and not. The way Hannah just slaughter people in northern area is better than what must be happening here in Biafran land. And I need the opportunity of what they are mamming with an information that people in Aba, on canals, that company not there. In the society, Eba. Ndị Fulani na-abịa ka ha kwụọ that man ọgwọ because ọ nwere ya na that unwukanes ka ha take off their oppression. So ka anyị ọ bụrụ na enwe ike ịmata onye nwe that place dọọ ya ka ha fi ime such thing because ndị mere ya other states mere such thing ihe abụọ aware of fruga eme mistake aka ndị a na something anyị na-like ime n'obodo. So mana ọbụla nti anya nara n'ahụ dị uwe ndị Hausa dị na-agagharị ka anyị kpachara anya anyị kpa n'onye wu onye. Be your brother's keeper and be at alert as well. Ọ bụrụ na anyị eme ya ka anyị kwana ike ịdị ndụ pụta n'ime ala Biafra nke ọ Chineke kwere anyị na nkwa. Ọ bụ our own land of Canaan, the land full with milk and the honey. Ma na-ekele gị n'ihi ozi ọma nke ị na-ezi ime ka anyị ghọtakwa ihe nke na-eme n'obodo. Ntekeleka Maazị Nnamdi Karola Maazị Ikemefo ndị mere ka strọgụl a na-aga n'ihu maasị ka Chukwu kere ụwa gọzie unu niile n'aha ya wee Yeshua.
Thank you very much. We must continue.
Good evening, Mazi Onyibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
All right. Yeah, I am Emo, so calling you from Amobia, Oka South Local Government. Yes, I want to reach this platform for some while now, but
Of course, call on the line. Call on, go ahead.
You don't understand what you're doing. What you are doing is spiritual thing. There was a man called in Abahia. There was a man called the man Biafra when he used to move all the markets in Biafra land. Both Iguacha market, my one market, my two markets in Iguacha, Owerri market, area, Ayohon market. This man used to go to this market and talk about Biafra. He used to shout. People were thinking that the man was a madman. The man wasn't a madman. The man was shouting, telling people, Biafra Welisi, Biafra Welisi. Out, all people will be coming, rushing to see the man. You know, one this thing happened at Onyibe's regime. Onyibe arrested this man, imprisoned him for 55 years imprisonment. He said that Biafra went to the public peace. The man is still in the prison right now. Even in the prison, he is there now propagating about Biafra. They said they saw him at Abakaliki prison last time. He was there. Even now, his man is still there. So, what you people are doing is spiritual something. And when Chukwu he said, you must go and now the Kalu said, I cannot this Igbo thing, these Igbo people, talk to Igbo people. Chukwu said, you must go this message. If you refuse to go, I will make you mad. People doesn't listen, people doesn't understand. Now the Kano has been propagating about this Biafra. The Chukwu is with him and must surely be with him. We all will see Biafra. And I said, Chukwu, we bless you. What in you see this Radio Biafra? Radio Biafra drives away bad spirits. If demons or bad spirits is stopping you in the yard, start owning Radio Biafra, listening to Radio Biafra. The bad spirits, demons will fly away. People doesn't know that. Radio Biafra is a spirit, indeed. So I said, Chukwu, bless you. Bless you. Bless our deputy leader, Uchemefo. Now, Uchemefo, your name has been written in gold. See that picture. See that picture when Onyibe visited Nnamdi in the prison. You will see something. Just revisit that picture. Revisit the picture when Buhari arrived. The Jubilee arrived in Nigeria. Obasanjo was at the back laughing. Abdulsalami Abubakar was in the front directing Jubilee. Buhari's mannerism. So people will think that man. Again, watch that picture again. You will see the conspiracy. Nigeria represents Satan. Nigeria is demon. I never see this type of contraction before. I can never. And buried in Saudi Arabia, they're now pretending. They're now deceiving themselves. They're deceiving themselves. Nnamdi Kanu is agent of God. God sent him this message. You will see what will happen. At the end, we come. They don't know what they're doing. So, God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. The truth is that, like you said, that's a man that is locked up If you can send me the name and the last information you have about it. As for Biafra here, we are just making sure for the real move, of course. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Chinonso I'm calling from Aba. I'm trying to tell them that even
if we don't love ourselves, is it their own love? Why are they worried about our love?
I don't know.
We don't love ourselves. Is it their love?
I don't know.
Let them go and be loving themselves now.
I
better go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. What makes me to love you people is just because of when we started this thing, we are suffering, but I believe at the end we are going to rejoice it. Because I know that for sure that God sent our Lord. I used to call him my Lord because he's my Lord. He's the one who can tell me what I will do so that it will help me in this life. So I depend on him because I know that he knows the truth because the Lord has sent him for us to be free. So I believe in freedom. Since I was born, I have never voted in this zoo called Nigeria because I know what they are telling me is lie. If I didn't hear from you people, I will not sleep because I know that the love I have for freedom is going to make me to be lighting in any way I am. So what I'm trying to say that we love ourselves just because of the situation that at hand, maybe something of that nature, because of the little money, and maybe you're not getting anything from anybody. You feel like you don't love us. We love ourselves more than other people. If you come to our, you know what I mean. Even those people, they are calling themselves as a SAGs or whatsoever they call themselves, they are still operating in places. I used to see them, but I'm just looking at them because they don't know what is coming for them. If they know what is coming for them, they will just go and pack and die one place. So may God, may you come and bless you. Thank you for answering my call. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. We are going home, and that is the reason we are here. Caller on the line.
Yes, again, this should be the second miracle of the night from your brother Mazin Dukwe Okoro from Ibere. Ndewo, my brother.
Ndewo, Machineke.
Thank you. You see, this is the second segment you mentioned, but I want to pick on the one you made mention of increment of petroleum products from, you said 50 naira to almost 300 naira or thereabouts. And we gullibles or we fools in Nigeria say, well, let us leave it to God. God will see us through. And when we continue to suffer, this is how the Yoruba pastors or how Yoruba churches have reconditioned the mind of almost everybody in this country to keep on suffering. Like Fela said, suffering
if we are talking noise.
You see now?
The percent is caused by Yoruba pastors. The day we stop saying this truth, then we shouldn't fight for anything right in this world again. Yoruba pastors are responsible. They are even worse than Fulani headsmen.
They are even worse than Fulani headsmen. They are worse than the bandits. Okay, look at what you said. Almost every part of the world trying to steal our petroleum. What we have here. And yet, we cannot benefit. The whole world come here to steal. Spearheaded by the British people. They come to steal our oil. We can't. I really don't understand. Now look at, since the inception of this present government of Buhari or Jubril, he has been the petroleum minister. No person, including his wife, knows how many barrels of crude oil he has sold for the past 5 years or has accrued from it. And no person have known how much this endless Abacha loot that has come into their purse. And then secondly, what happened 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago? The customs under this session proclaimed to the whole world that they wreck 6 billion naira or $6 billion every day. Can you imagine 6 billion naira or $6 billion every day? In my little arithmetic, I calculated it, $6 billion or 6 billion naira times 30 days, which is most, that gives 180 billion naira.
And that is Igbo people money.
Can you see?
Because when I mean Igbo people money, If
Yeah.
you see the whole Fulani, they don't
You
import.
see,
The only
you see
thing they
my-
import is
oh God.
perfume or
Oh,
Dubai.
from Saudi
You
Arabia.
look at Yoruba moto, he will become a importation.
Oh.
A day Yoruba import two moto, come importer. It's Igbo people money. And Yoruba make sure only seaport in Lagos will enter. You can imagine how much is Yoruba commission inside that seaport. And our people, some of our people think we don't know what we are doing.
You see, the most shameful of that, this very present government went to Japan and China to borrow money from them. These are people who don't have any mineral resource. They don't have any mineral resource. Okay, look at the Japanese. What is their product that runs the whole world? That is Toyota vehicle. Toyota vehicle. The motto of that Toyota vehicle is good thinking, good product. He never say good crude oil or good gas. He say good thinking and good product. That is the motto of that Toyota company. Good thinking and product. Yet we have crude oil here. We went to people who don't have even salt. There's no salt in Japan.
Nigeria is good corruption, good product.
Are we not ashamed of our? Japan don't have salt, ordinary common salt. They don't have it as a mineral resource. But we have everything. God endowed this our eastern part of Nigeria. Even Clinton told Obasanjo that Nigeria is more blessed than America. Then we go to people who don't have salt, common salt, to borrow money from them. When you talk of $6 billion a day or 6 billion naira, times it to 30, it's 180. And then we go to borrow 22 billion or 22 million. Is it not a shameful something for this country? My brother, if I keep on talking, my card will go. Yes, brother, to Kokoro from Ibere. I will always call. And this is the second miracle for me to get to this night.
That is why I told them, if you believe in miracle, you see to believe in miracle. They are not ready to receive the miracle.
It is my grandfather that gave me this miracle for me to get you 2 times this night. Can you imagine? Since you started this go back to root, I cry every night. My granddaughter said, that is it because of phone. You didn't get the radio, you are crying. I say, my daughter, you don't know. We aim them for your own children when you have children. And then your own children will enjoy it. You are brought down to Kokoro from Ibere. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Pastor. Go ahead. Good evening.
Thank you very much. Mazi, how is our family?
Of course, God is faithful.
Glory be to Chukwu. Mazi, once again, I want to thank God for the successful meeting we did on last Friday. It was so successful, and I got Chukwu in control. So once again, I want to make an announcement for our brothers that are in Iguacha. This coming Sunday, Iguacha, all the Olu IPOB that is living at Iguacha, they will have their meeting on Sunday. So this meeting is very important. If you know that you are from Olu, but you are living at Iguacha, please try to attend this meeting on Sunday. Time of that meeting is 10 a.m. Please, wherever you are in the part of Iguacha area, take this number. If you call this number, now this number that I will call now, if you call this number, then they will direct you to the venue of that meeting. To the venue of that meeting. Please, this is for Iguacha alone, because last time we received a lot of calls from Anambra, Enugu State, and the Iguacha area. Please, now this meeting is for Iguacha people. So if you call this number, then they will direct you to the venue. The number is 080 65 88769 080 685 88769. 69. If you call this number, they will direct you to the venue of that meeting. Very important. Mazi, I always say shame to our people that is in the house. Those that call themselves governors, they will come back with the shame. Our leader said it, and they must surely come back with the shame. Those that in the Senate, all of them, they are they are the problem we have. And even last time, I was so happy that some of our people attack Hope Uzodinma. If I was praying that if they kill him, that place, I forbid the happiest someone on that attack. But God so saved him. But I told him that he has never gone. At a time, he must reap whatever he State. Mazi, keep it on. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless you and bless our leader in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
And hopefully this is where we draw the curtain for this evening segment. Biafrans across the globe, when you are dealing with Nigeria, it is very important you understand the instrument of modern day slavery. They're not using chain to carry us. They are not kidnapping us to go and work in a garden in Caribbean island or farm somewhere in USA. No, they are using invisible chain, and some of the three of it we have studied tonight. Do not allow them to school you. Unplug yourself from the matrix and understand that in the end, everybody must hail Biafra. As I sign off from here, focus remain Biafra, join IPOB, and may the Lord be with you. Hail Biafra. Good night and God bless.